Welcome to another Candid Moment with Candace. Today I have a local businesswoman who I am so excited to introduce. This is Women Helping People. Women Helping Women. Please help me welcome Linda Audette to the microphone. Hi, Linda.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for having me, or us, I'll say.
This isn't live, but we are recording. So I came into your shop last week and I bought this cardigan and a warm sweater. And I just felt so inspired. I wanted to interview you. You're all about helping women.
What we do, and thank you, Candace. I really appreciated you obviously coming in, shopping local. And I know we met in the past, so it was nice to rekindle. That's what we do. We don't just sell clothes here. We help women find, I guess, I don't want to say their identity because we are still our own individuals, but we help really bring it out from the inside out, I guess, rather than the other way.
Oh, that's great. How long have you been in business?
We've been operating since November 1st, 2010. Oh my God, I had to go back. I know it's 11 years, but I was almost in the wrong decade there.
2010. Oh, that's great. You guys are you're located in the Montrose Mall on LaSalle Boulevard.
We've been here for 4 years. This June, we're at 774 LaSalle Boulevard, right beside Okinawa Sushi. A lot of ladies know where that is. And the Montrose Mall is a landmark that's been here for 45, I think almost 48 years. So.
Wow. What, and you're the owner, you're the CEO, you're the woman with a plan.
Apparently, yes.
So 2010, what made you bring me along a journey?
Oh boy, we might need a longer podcast for this, but no. Long story short, I was in a professional field. I'm a financial advisor from trade, and I was actually leaving the banking industry, going into more of a financial sales, but in a different corporation, and still in corporate sales. And again, long story short, I was on the short list from, we'll say a couple hundred interviewees or applicants, and it was myself and a man. And not to be sexist, but it's a job that the right person needed to fill. And I needed that power suit because I didn't need it. My closet was full. But as a woman, I just needed something to inspire me even more and to just bring out that confidence that I needed. And I could not find it. Unfortunately, anywhere in Sudbury back then. I had a closet full that I could have chosen from. Again, like I said, I needed something just to prove to me that I can do this and that I will get this or do this. And got in my car, drove to North Bay, and I was actually headed to Toronto when my husband grabbed my hand and said, no. Turn around, we're going home. Not because he didn't want to go shopping, but probably that's why. But he honestly said, no, you have a closet full. You don't need this. You've been interviewing for about 8 months now. They will pick you based on what you deserve, and your clothes do not matter. So he has a point, and I had that moral support, which I thank the dear Lord every day. But there's a lot of women that don't have that kind of support, whether it's from a spouse, a partner, your children, your sisters, your parents, whatever.
Yourself.
People don't have that. Or yourself. And long story short, the good news is I didn't get the job. And I immediately went into looking at why I felt like this. And I had a great career, like I said, in the financial advising, but I left that to open the store. Because I thought, if I'm having this trouble, who else is having this trouble? And it was not a very good feeling at all.
What a blessing in disguise.
It really, really was. because I was distraught. This was an opportunity of a lifetime. This position at this other place would have changed my life, but this new direction changed my life even more than what I could have expected.
Oh, that's amazing. And talking about support, who do you have on your team?
Oh my God, my team.
Yes.
We call our team the Dream Team. And it
Okay.
really is that. One of the previous staff members actually named it that, and it stuck. And we have our group that we correspond together, but we are a group of actually 8 women at this point. I have, myself obviously here every day, so I'll consider myself full-time, 2 other full-time, and the others as part-time. Most amazing team ever. We are a team, we are work together, and we are now family.
That's beautiful. I love it. Who's your marketing girl?
Becky Kalabakis is my marketing manager. She's my right-hand man, but I guess we'll have to say left hand because we're pretty much all left-handed here, except for there was the one. Cindy, are you left-handed? Nope. Well, now we have another right-handed, so we broke our little left-hand spell. Becky is around and hopefully will pop in on our convo, but she is busy and definitely would not be here without her and her expertise, her knowledge.
That's great. I see your quick little videos on Facebook during the week, and there's a $20 sale. Tell me about that. And it's fun.
Well, when COVID hit, so March 24th, what was it, 2020, that's when Ford had to announce that we all had to close by midnight. Of course, this is all the unknown. We didn't know what to do. Obviously, a little unease and panic set in. We did have our online business already set up, and of course, had to fine tune it and find ways to just make it bigger and better and more accessible to all. And right then and there, and due to some help from my business coach, and I was watching actually an emergency podcast that came up that afternoon because of the announcement from one of the big head honchos of an inventory management company I work with. And he told me, or he told everyone, but it felt like he was talking to me directly, that this is happening. This is history. We don't know what's going to happen, but we've been in business for me, 11 years, and how many other people for how many other years. Go get it. We don't need to close down. You're already set up online. Not everyone, and it's not to sound rude, but not everyone is maxed out. Not everyone has a mortgage to the hilt. Not everyone's visas are maxed out. People will still be working, at least for the meantime. Again, and I respect everyone that has lost, some income and jobs and in positions. That truly my heart goes out. But I had to look after me and my team and of course my family. So we turned around and I looked at Becky and I said, are you with me or not? Because we're not going down like this. Hence all of our crazy promos. Obviously she turned around and said, heck yeah. And here we are. I mean, we had something going on live every day just to keep, and again, I say this respectfully, in people's faces. We've, our customers, like I said, we don't just sell dresses and tops here and pants. We have a following. We've built up this little empire of, I don't want to say raw woman, but we truly all inspire each other. Our customers inspire us. And I didn't want to let that go, and I didn't want to let anyone down. So my point was to have something going on, whether someone wanted to purchase, at least they knew we were here and available and could see the products and all the new products, because we just kept going. Nothing stopped us. And then we had items like Mondays were motivational Mondays with Angie. We have one of our staff here that when she's always this little ball of fire. And when she's on camera, wow, like the inspiration just spills out of her and the women love it. So it was just a matter of talking for about 10, 15 minutes, Monday around, I think we still did around the lunch hour, just to give people time to chat again. It's like, how are you feeling? How was your weekend? Give us an inspiring quote, and it was truly a non-sales orientated item. Then we came up with Tuesdays with our 20 for 20 sales. So at least it's a different price, I guess, bracket in our store. But I wanted to give every type of budget an opportunity to purchase something. So whether it would be something that is maybe $99.99 because it's a Canadian made piece, or maybe it's something like this 20 for 20, and that's a $20 package. You get 2-3 pieces. And our vote or our goal with this was keep it for yourself, gift it to yourself. There's 2-3 pieces in there for $20. Make someone happy, give it to someone else.
So so Christmas is coming. So
And
yes, just a little sneak peek of what's in this little bag. There were cute little slippers. They look like
you snagged a cute one.
I
Cute
did.
little
Yeah, they're
bunnies.
adorable.
I guess
And
I'll
they,
call them bunnies, eh?
yeah, they have like cute little bunny, like the little ballerina slippers, but like for in the home. And they're, oh my God, they're just the cutest. And then like a pair of gold sparkly fashion diamond earrings. They're beautiful.
Mhm.
And then there was a scarf.
A nice big chunky ivory scarf in your
Yeah,
package.
and it's
So that's a good
beautiful.
example. We put everything from a little bit of jewelry. I mean, obviously with the transition of the season, excuse me, there'll be more of the winter items where it's going to be hats, mitts, gloves, still some, like I said, some jewelry, slippers. Sometimes there's some bonus pieces in there. Sometimes there's some bonus clothing pieces that I'm willing and able to clear out. And just, again, if I get a good price, I hand it over to my customers, and our stock moves very quickly. So sometimes I just have that one piece that's scraggling around, and that's the day, then that's the day I grab it and put it in there.
Oh, that's great. I love it. So we're talking about business here. And there's so many people. Yes, we're doing well. And the list goes on. But what about those really hard struggles where you think, oh my gosh, I'm gonna close my doors? Can we talk about like what are one or two of those moments?
Well, I mean, I've definitely had those. I mean, we are on the road, an upwards scale. So for us,
Yeah.
yay us, and I do thank every single one of our customers and the people who have supported us now in the past and continue to. I mean, there's been, I originally opened up with a business partner and that didn't work out. And that was, 7.5 years ago. That's something that definitely I had to overcome. There's financial issues there. There's always sometimes debt, long-term debt, short-term debt. So that for me, that was definitely a turning point and an option well, it was never an option for me, but it's that teeter-totter of, do we continue? Do I stop? Can I do this on my own? Because after a business partner breakup, I was on my own for over 3 years until I really put this team together.
That sounds heartbreaking.
It's heartbreaking, but the good news is we are still friends. We respect each other, and we
Good.
respected each other enough to move on in our own different directions.
Amazing. What do you have? Because I know you're in the office. Do you have a business card on hand?
I do.
Can you show it to me? I think it's just.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Becky, or someone. We'll get one of the girls. Thank you. I'll get it in one little sec.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
I know
I was
you
trying
like
to
that one.
find it.
That's okay.
This desk is productive. We're gonna
As
call
you
it
can see, I've
productive.
got my screen pointing upward, so you don't need to see my desk or the background. Thank you.
Hi, Becky. She's on the phone.
We're just busy here already. Holy smokes.
Can I
So
see
here's obviously our basic, I don't want to say our basic, but our business card, but that's not what you want to see.
No.
So just to add to our customer service, so at the bottom it says fashion stylist. Yes. That way there, sometimes, I mean, as much as our girls are all fantastic, sometimes we just click with a certain person or personality. So the girls are able to put their name there as their fashion stylist. That way you can keep this.
A
But it
s-
also says, and I think can you read it backwards?
yeah, a smile is the most beautiful curve on a woman's body. Oh, I think that is gorgeous. That is so sexy.
It is.
That's marketing. Who came up with that?
You know what? I have to give hats off to Becky on that one. We do a lot of teamwork in sales and marketing because it's my background as well, except she's definitely more the techno wizard in it,
Right.
more in the sales aspect. If one of us sees something, that's what we just nab it and run with it, or fine tune it, obviously make it our own, and just run with it.
Could you send me a copy of that? I want to do something with it for
For
you.
sure,
Thank you.
for sure.
So, as a woman in business, like you guys, you're catered to curvy women. And it's not just like for petite little women. Yeah, a lot of us are short up in the north, but we have curves. Some of them,
We do.
right?
The plus factor has taken a few different I don't want to say spins. I mean, the plus factor will always, and ladies, you, everyone, you have my word that we will never not do plus sizes. But we've evolved through the years due to customer demand and supply and demand, and obviously economic changes throughout our city and even over the greater areas, because we are online throughout Canada. Unfortunately, there have been a lot of boutique store closings in the last 10 years. Like, I mean, a lot. Uh,
Okay.
and that's very, and again, I don't prey on any negativity, but I'm also, if opportunity's there, I'll be the first one to knock, to open that door, because I'm continuously knocking at those doors. So that's where I'm saying the plus factor has evolved, where we originally started 10 years ago selling extra large to 3X. And then, ladies would come in, whether with their daughters, their mothers, their sisters, their coworkers. And if they weren't plus size, I mean, yes, we have always had accessories, and it's the people wanted to come to shop together, to be together and to support each other. But there was always that one person that couldn't shop. So we soon did more extra larges, and then soon we requested to do larges. Well, 11 years later, we are now selling size mediums right up to 3X on a consistent basis. We also have some small mediums in the store, so for some of our more petite ladies. And we've also gone into another wing of the store. It's a completely different, but it's a sister store to the Plus Factor, which is called Black Lab. And we went into manufacturing. I don't even think we talked about that, Candace.
No, I was looking you
Surprise.
up earlier on, and I searched the plus factor and I saw that Black Labs. Okay, so is it Canadian? And tell me what it's all about.
Black Lab. So the Plus Factor is owned and operated by myself. And then I have my team that helps me run it on a day-to-day basis. Black Lab is a sister company. It is joint ownership with myself and Becky Kalabakis, who is
Okay.
the marketing manager, but now part owner of Black Lab. Hence the acronym for the name is Lab is spelled LABB, which is for Linda Audette, and Becky's original name of Becky Boileau.
Okay.
Black is the basis of the line in the sense that it is very difficult, even in my world, for the plus factor to buy the perfect fitting basics. Most basics come in black. It doesn't say they have to be black, but you need that really great black fitting legging. You really need that. If in every closet, you need a perfect fitting black cami, or a black long sleeve top, or a black jacket of some sort, and of course maybe a black pant. So baby steps, because the Black Lab was just put into well, I guess the inception of it was September 2020 when we did our launch. But we are now manufacturing right in Toronto, so all made in Canada. We handpick the fabric, we design it, Becky and I, and we are not good at drawing, and we don't even sew buttons. So if we could show you videos or pictures of us trying to figure something out, it is quite the ordeal. But we get it done, and we work with a contractor and some sewers in Toronto that put things together amazingly. So far we're on our, oh my God, first, second, I'll say third, fourth. We're on our fourth cut, going into our fifth and sixth. I'm looking over here because Becky's still on the phone with an emergency phone call with Shopify. But anyways, Black Lab has been really accepted really well. It's selling very well, and we've even though the pandemic is here and it is real, again, I will never discredit anything that is true and going on in the world. But my goal is to just push through this and make it through. And we've knocked on a few. We have 3 wholesale accounts at this point. Oh, sorry, 2 that are set and have ordered 2 and 3 and 4 times from us, and we are just awaiting our next cut, and we have an appointment set for our 3rd wholesale account that has 2 stores out east.
Amazing. So you're the designers, you're the owners. It's possible to have a woman CEO, and I find that so empowering.
Yay.
So
It
that's
is.
like, like a side gig for you guys.
It's a side gig for sure. Like I said, the plus factor is not going anywhere. It obviously, the plus factor helps the sister companies scratch each other's backs, in the sense we sell a good chunk of the Black Lab. And like I said, once Black Lab really takes off, which means once I really want to respect other businesses and other companies. So knocking on their doors during a pandemic isn't always the right thing to do, excuse me.
Right.
But having said that, if I'm working and going strong, that means other companies are going as well.
Right.
So we've started sending out emails and phone calls and just that one-on-one touch. And like I said, we've got a few appointments set up. So and at this point there's delays with fabric, there's delays with the manufacturing, there's just delays with shipping. So everything just seems to be going slower than normal. But we are getting there, or I don't want to say we are getting there. We are there. We just need to figure out our next way of, are we going to continue with selling this online? Are we going to continue wholesaling? Do we go to the wholesale shows? We have a sales rep in Ontario set up. So it's just a matter of a few more baby steps and probably one more season to help us get on our feet and get the word out there.
That's awesome. So can you sell in the store that you have, or do you need another location?
No, I mean, we are literally bursting at the seams, no
Right.
pun intended, but we literally are. And, but the plus factor is selling Black Lab. So if anyone listens and wants to come see, we definitely have it here. And our main 2 products right now, I mean, we have others, but we sell the perfect black tank, which is so simple. And then of course the perfect black dress, because without those items in your wardrobe, you can't add it's very difficult to add versatility with your vests or your jackets or this and that. And
Right.
we have sold hundreds of these tanks. We do have them in other colors as well, just due to the demand. They come in small right up to 3X. And I could put it on your body type. I could put it on my body type. We can put it on a more mature older lady. We can put it on a young 18-year-old or 20-some-year-old that's going for a job interview. Tall, short, small, 3X. It really seems to work. Therefore, we called it the Black Perfect Tank. We went back to the drawing board about 5-6 times. And Candace, I will be honest with you, Becky and I literally bashed our heads against the wall or against each other and doubted ourselves, because we thought, if we can't even design a sleeveless top, how are we going to become this company and get what we really want done and fill in the gaps in the market, what we think are there?
Right.
But we did it, and it's here, and it's proven to be correct. So another thing, never settle unless you aren't 100%.
That is beautiful. I love it. The one thing that I'm always looking for is the perfect black legging to go with any outfit. I'm trying to find something the same quality as a Lululemon legging, but like half the price.
Okay. It's coming. Your search is over. How's that for being confident?
Good. I love it.
We are picking up our next cut, or having it delivered, I should say. And again, please bear with me because there have been several delays. Should be by mid-October. I'm hoping a little slight early, so I'm overshooting a little bit. And in that production, we have the perfect legging. We did do a 30-inch inseam. We might, and we'll look into doing a petite inseam as well. But again, the sample, when we sampled it in the 1X, I had one of our staff members is 5'2.5", and I'm 5'9", and with the different body types, it worked, which is
Okay.
very strange. So we're going into sample number 1 first, but we have our perfect black legging coming in. We have our long sleeve tee coming in to put under all the vests. Vests are huge this season. We have a gorgeous vest that we've done in a solid black and a few different prints. We also have we're calling it the mock sleeve. It's an amazing garment that you put over your bra, but under any sleeveless piece. And it's not heavy. A lot of us don't like to layer pieces because of our hormonal changes. We can get very hot.
Right.
These are made in a Canadian made black ITY, so stretchy solid fabric, so it can cover the arm. And then we have another style made in a mesh, so not like a fishnet, but just like a nice sheer, almost like a wedding sheer, but nice and soft to the skin. So what this garment does is give you, that's why it's called a mock sleeve. It gives you the feeling that your arm is covered, because we all want to cover this part of the arm,
Right.
without having to layer, and to truly add versatility to some of those gorgeous sleeveless pieces that we have in our closets, and that we can now add to maybe 3 seasons rather than just wear them for 1 season, or not wear them at all because we're not confident enough.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
And
so
I
that's a
love,
lot coming in.
so I'm 5'1" and my inseam, like my pants are 30 long. So I'm short and curvy. So if you can dress me, and I know you can, Linda, I will be in there to try on those new leggings.
Excellent. We will give you a shout as soon as we get them. Promise.
That's beautiful. And I know that you'll be promoting all on Facebook and social media. Are you on Instagram?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Not so much. I mean, we are. Facebook and our website are truly our #1 spots. We definitely work on the Instagram. We're playing with the TikToks a bit, but maybe with a little bit more manpower, we'll get all these things done.
Woman power, you mean?
You got me.
You know, sometimes I'll remember to begin my episode or my conversation with, tell me 3 things you're grateful for. And sometimes I just get right into the conversation and then forget until like the end of the conversation. So let's end with that. What are 3 things that you're grateful for today, Linda?
Oh, and not to be cheesy, but definitely I'll say the first thing is I'm grateful for the support from my family, my husband. He's, the girls call him the maintenance manager, HR manager, which he should not have that title, but he's part of the team here, and they see that support and that strength. So I think it helps everyone believe just that much more that this is a real place to work. It's not a fly by night, they are confident in our decisions and so on. So I'll say that definitely #1. Followed by that, I am grateful for my team. In retail, there's a lot of turnover. Life is such, I can't tie them up in the closet or in the back room here. I try sometimes, but I've got ladies like Becky's been with me for 6 years. Pauline, who was my part-time sales associate, has just celebrated 6 years with me in September. We have Brittany that's been with me at least 5. She's definitely on the casual because she was with me at 17. She's now 23 and an RPN. So she works at that in that professional field, but still works with me once or twice a month. She just won't let me go, and I won't let her go. And then we've got a couple newbies. I've got Yvette that's been here for over 2 years. Angie just celebrated her 1 year in August. And we have a brand new lady that started yesterday. So I don't want to say she's got big shoes to fill, but she's got uh, a long business relationship life to be had with me. So I am truly grateful for that, because that's what makes our store that much better. The customer service, they see us just work together and react together. Like I said, when we become family after working that long together, that's what happens. So I'll say that's number 2. Number 3,
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna say again, I think just having the opportunity and somewhere somehow finding the strength to start this up
And keep going.
and keep going. You know what? I'm just kind of thinking, is that what I want to use for my third piece? But yes, and of course, thanking all of my customers who have been there for me, supported, past, present, and future. I love you all, but again, it's something made me do this, and keep going with all of the help and assistance. So those are my
Oh,
3.
oh, that's great. Thanks for sharing with me. I could list, like, it's very easy for me to just, my health,
Of course. Hmm.
my family, my abilities. I could write volumes of books on
Yes.
gratitude, but number one, I am grateful for spending time with you today.
Aw, thank you.
Of course.
It was
Thank you so
wonderful
much.
rekindling our relationship.
Yeah, I think we met at Boost Women, a business networking event
Yeah,
in Sudbury years ago.
yeah.
And I wanted to
Sometimes
know,
faces for me are a little harder, but voices. So when we started talking, even with our lovely masks,
yeah,
I said, no, hang on, I know you. Hang on.
yeah, I know you too. I know we've
Yeah.
met. That must have been about a decade ago,
Exactly.
right? And we're still thriving. I love it.
Absolutely. I love it.
This is so great. I'm excited to see where business leads you, or where you lead your business in the future, in the upcoming months, in the upcoming years. It's really exciting.
It really is. I look forward to it with open arms.
Oh, that is wonderful. Thank you, Linda Audette, for having this candid conversation with me.
My pleasure.
Have a great day, my dear.